Hello, friends and beautiful souls. Today, we are here for a love reading that doesn't just talk about a new person coming in your life or your current romance in general terms. It's also a spiritual reading that talks about the energies that you two share. I am joined by my beautiful, familiar Persephone. She's here as usual to bless the reading. So, what we are doing is we are exploring the energies between you and this other person. This could be someone that you have in mind as a single person. This could be a relationship with someone you already walk beside, or this could be something in your periphery that hasn't really come to fruition, or something completely undefined in your mind. Keep in mind that this reading right here is meant to reflect the resonance, even the silence between you two. It's about the energetic vibration between you two, no matter what direction that goes. These messages are not meant to be just about romance. They're about your soul's alignment and the divine timing between you two. It's also about the hidden patterns that shape our love stories and enrich our lives. So take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Kick back with your favorite beverage if you'd like. And let your intuition guide you towards the group that is calling to you and your soul and your spirit and your heart. And trust that you are meant to receive what you will find today. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, if you chose group 1, this will be your message. We have the moon from the traditional Rider-Waite deck. We have the Queen of Cups from the popular Morgan Greer Tarot with its beautiful colors and bold imagery. And we have the Queen of Pentacles from the Romance deck. And I will have to cover up some things from the Romance deck sometimes, but it's important to convey physical passion when we're talking about energy between two people in a romance or a potential romance or just feelings in general on that level, okay? And then finally, we have Healing Family Issues from the Oracle deck. All right. And what this does is help ground the reading at the bottom here with a clear and concise message. We have the traditional tarot at the top and the oracle at the bottom to ground the message. And we have the passionate feeling in the middle, kind of like the feeling in your heart. Okay, so this card, as usual, indicates mystery or something hidden. This one right here indicates emotions from a feminine figure, deep, mature emotions. This one right here is a woman that truly has it all together in the practical realm and also has loyalty and a matriarchal potential. It could also just be someone with feminine qualities that embodies these traits. And right here, it would indicate some sort of familial influence, whether these are past emotional issues or whether it's a literal current familial influence going on in this connection. So when we connect these two cards right here, we are seeing that the moon is casting her veil, but is not to deceive right here. It's casting a veil on this beautiful figure right here. And again, it's not to deceive, but it could be a reason that this female right here or this feminine figure is hiding her feelings. She's protecting her love for some reason, and it cannot be fully expressed. The Queen of Cups is sitting beneath the glow right here, okay? And she's full of heart with her cup of love, but she's also a silent figure in this case. Her emotions are deep, overwhelming, but they cannot be shared with the world, or perhaps even to the man that you're thinking of, or the masculine figure that this person is thinking of. And I think that in this case, this figure right here is you. And this is a rare person that's being combined by the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So this person is embodying sensuality and loyalty all together. And this represents a divine feminine, or anyone that represents divine feminine traits, emotionally awake and spiritually grounded, yet you're apart and dignified and unique, yet you're unclaimed. You have this figure here at the bottom, but you're not together with him. He's reaching out for you, but you're not together. So there's a potential there, but it hasn't reached full fruition, okay? And this is the truth right here. The bond is not being blocked by disinterest, but it is being blocked by familial bonds or wounds created from the past, as we said. So I would say that this is a karmic relationship that is tangled in the past or the present due to familial bonds, or this could be a passionate twin flame connection that is being held back by bad timing. So you're not wrong to feel the depth that you feel. You're a divine feminine, or you embody these traits, but you need to find out whether it is ready to be achieved, whether this bond can be overcome, whether it's the familial obstacles that are literal, or the healing that needs to be done from these familial influences. Okay. And it's up to you whether you think that these feelings can be shared out in the open, either with this person or the outside world. And in order to do that, this healing must be done. Okay. Now, if you chose group 2, this is your message. We have the Ace of Cups from the Rider White deck. We have the gorgeous Six of Cups from the Morgan Greer Tarot this has the traditional reading, and this is more of the bold, colorful, emotional side. And right here, this is going to be the Romance Tarot. And I'm going to cover some of that up. Okay. All right. And this right here shows someone that's being possessed. Their hair is being taken. Okay. Not it doesn't have to be in a bad way, but it's someone that wants to literally hold a piece with you with them. Okay. And right here we have the Oracle Tarot, True Love. Okay, that's wonderful. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Okay. This is very, very positive. We have the Ace of Cups here. It's about new love, or love that's blossoming. We have 2 soulmates here that are lovingly looking into each other's eyes with pure intention. Okay. We have someone here that is just so taken with you, that they want a piece of you and they want to hold, but you're willing because you're holding your heart out, okay? And then we have true love, and that speaks for itself. So this reading is grounded by this literal oracle message and also by this Ace of Cups, this traditional card right here. And then in the middle, we have these beautiful, beautiful, colorful and expressive, passionate use. Oh, sorry, this is my beautiful, familiar Persephone. She's creating a little bit of a fuss right now, but she's also here to bless our reading today, okay? So, what we're going to do is talk about each of these cards right here, okay? So, right here, the Ace of Cups literally marks a new beginning, whether this is fresh or renewed. There is something tender blooming between you, like water breaking through long frozen earth, whether this is a new connection or a current one. The Six of Cups reminds us right here that this isn't the first time you met, only the first time you've remembered the connection that you've always had. So this is about the sacred energy you two share, and this is blossoming, overflowing even. It's like a well that's pouring down into these beautiful blossoms and this beautiful connection and making it even stronger. And right here, we have the Nine of Pentacles right here. And this is a connection right here that is hard earned and also completely intertwined. And it's not empty. It's making each other whole, not just emotionally, like this card shows, but also on a physical realm as well, a very practical realm. Okay. And then, true love speaks for itself. As it said, this is the romance of a lifetime, and it literally means it here. It's not because it's flashy. It's not because it needs to be validated, but because it feels like the home that these two individuals share. You're not reaching from emptiness. You're ready because you have this connection and it's being nourished by the emotion and energy and resonance that you both share. Now, if this reading is about someone new and you're wondering if they feel it too, absolutely. And if you're wondering whether your current connection is real and true, the answer is yes. This reading could not be more clear, more straightforward. It is absolutely beautiful. It's about body, soul, emotion, everything. The passion right here and the pure love right here is being nurtured from above and affirmed by this oracle card right here. All right. So here we go with group 3. Okay. Now, if you chose group 3, we have strength. Okay. From the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, we have the King of Pentacles from the Morgan Greer Tarot. Okay. Passionate, colorful imagery. And this right here is my passionate card right here. And let's go for covering this up a bit, a little nudity. Alrighty. Now we have finances and career right here. So in my romance readings, I have the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot to ground it at the top, and I have a literal oracle message at the bottom to ground it on the bottom. And in between, we have the passion and emotional cards here So this reading right here represents a bond that is being held under control for some reason. And it's not about what is being said or not said, but what is being held back. Strength in these kind of messages represents strength. Okay. Now it also represents like an eternal type of passion in some cases, but it also represents being held back. Like this lion is being held back by this woman. And it is passion that is cloaked with patience, right here, represented by the infinity signal. You may be guarding your feelings in this case, or you're waiting on someone who seems more focused on the stability represented by the King of Pentacles than intimacy. This King of Pentacles right here, they are resonant in the sense that they are producing these beautiful grapes right here, and these right here that could also represent just being a part of nature and producing something beautiful and practical and something that can be used in many different ways. But in this case right here with strength, this person is potentially too focused on what they are producing with their own hands, and they're not really getting a spiritual type of feeling for whatever reason. So this King of Pentacles is dependable for this reason, but he can be rather distant, and that could be why this connection is being restrained right here. So this could also just be general emotional restraint for whatever reason, represented by the strength. Now, I'm not saying that the King of Pentacles doesn't feel deeply, but there's not much being revealed there. His focus right here is on building, working, and obligation. And this could be either the person that you're thinking about, or it could be you in your career that's holding back holding back the emotions because of what you're focused on, and you're busy and producing something that's taking away all of your attention. And as a result, you're entering the space of the hermit. Okay. And this hermit's holding a candle for someone here that's already in a passionate connection, or seemingly too busy to notice what's going on. Or this could literally mean that this is the type of connection they want, but for whatever reason, they don't feel like they can have it. And you're watching, wondering, aching, or they're watching, wondering, and aching sometimes. But in this case, I believe that you're the one that's watching, wondering, and aching about whether they have something else going on, or you're literally just thinking, oh my goodness, they are just too focused on their career to ever, think about it, to notice me. This could literally be someone in the workplace you're noticing, or it could just be someone that you know that is extremely powerful or focused, okay? And you just wonder if they're ever going to have enough time for you, okay? Or you could be in the position right now where you're wondering about love, but you're not sure how to make it happen because of the finances and career that you're worried about or thinking about, or you see that that's basically their only focus here, okay? Because they're holding the pentacle in their hand and you're here on the outside holding the candle. Now, this doesn't mean that the resonance is dead, or the connection is dead, or completely out of the question between you two. And it's not, it's just a little bit dimmed by this influence, not lost. This is reading right here is about the energy connection that you two share and how that's bringing everything into the situation right now. But you're literally being asked to disconnect from the noise, or you're sitting there asking them to disconnect from the noise. Now, if you're looking, this is somebody that you're already involved with. This is what is negatively impacting your relationship, or has the potential to negatively impact your relationship. I think these two cards show that you need to retreat away. You need to get like a getaway from and disconnect so that you can reconnect with each other. Okay. And go back to, how these people are secluded and how this person is still surrounded by beautiful, resonant fruit, such as the grape that makes wine and, adorns beautiful banquets and things like that. So it's about getting into the moment and retreating away from influences such as this or practical things that you're holding back that cause you to hold emotion back or be too focused on the material plane. And if this is someone new that you're thinking about, you need to find a way to get them out of this everyday energy so that you may connect with this person. You need solitude and connection, and you need to get out of this restrained energy right here, represented by this strength. It might be the only way to establish the connection that you two could potentially share. All right, so these are our groups right here 1, 2, and 3. Now, thank you very much for spending this time with me, my friend and beloved soul. If any of these messages echoed something within you, know that it is not a coincidence. You are a soul in motion, and love is one of the many mirrors through which we remember who we truly are. No matter which group you chose, the energy between you and the other person that you're thinking about is also a reflection of the energy within you. Where there is silence, you can still find clarity. And where there is love, you must actively use the energy to let it in. And where there is waiting, you have to trust that what is unfolding is the way it's meant to be. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't make energy happen, but trust the process as well. Now, here is a brief concluding meditation. What do I offer to the space between us? And what do I need to reclaim it for my own peace? Let this question gently unfold as you move through your day. What do I offer to the space between us? And what do I need to reclaim it for my own peace? How do I claim that for this connection as well? Let this question stay with you. Until next time, stay soft, stay open, stay aligned. Please like, share, and subscribe.